Okay, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning to all attendees. I'm Muhammad Sahil bin Nordin from Shariah Department of Bursa Sub Malaysia of Bursa Malaysia. We extend our gratitude to everyone present today from various backgrounds. I saw the list that registered from academia, from universities, industry practitioners, from banking, from fund management, from and Shariah advisors, Shariah scholars. Thank you for joining us for the first ever Shariah webinar series in the Islamic capital market, which organized by Shariah Center of Excellence of Bursa Malaysia in collaboration with the Association of Shariah Advisors in Islamic Finance Asas. We would like to take this opportunity to express our appreciation to Encik Makhtar and Asas team for their partnership in this collaborative initiative. This series represent a crucial milestone in our ongoing efforts to deepen the understanding and raise awareness on the Shariah principles and practices in Islamic capital market locally and globally. Today, our discussion will focus on the Maqasid Shariah guidance issued by Securities Commission Malaysia at the end of the last year. The primary objective of this Maqasid guidance is to address various challenges and opportunities identified in advancing and shaping the next phase of Islamic capital market development. The rationale why we choose this topic as the first Shariah webinar series is to ensure that a comprehensive understanding of Maqasid Shariah and its implementation in the industry, Islamic finance, particularly in the Islamic capital market. We are honored today to have Dr. Azrul Azlan Iskandar Mirza, the esteemed Deputy Director of Shariah of the Securities Commission Malaysia, with his extensive knowledge and experience. Dr. Azrul will be presenting the first webinar, Shariah webinar series on the Maqasid Shariah Guidance Islamic Capital Market Malaysia. If you have any questions or comments or views regarding to the topic today, please feel free to post your question in the Q&A tab, or you can see at the bottom of the screen, they have a Q&A tab. You may post your question there, and our team will look on it and will be responded by Dr. Azrul after the presentations. So let's embark on this enlightening journey together. Without further ado, we invite Dr. Azrul to commence our session. Thank you.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalatu wassalamu ala asyrafil anbiya wal mursalin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Wa la hawla wa la quwwata illa billahil aliyil azim. Thank you very much, Ustaz Sahil from Bursa. I think our technical team from Asas, led by Tuan Haji Makhtar, and the team, rest participants on this webinar organized by Asas and Bursa. First of all, I think thank you very much for organizing this kind of event, which I believe it is a good avenue for us, especially in Securities Commission Malaysia, to give some insight and input regarding the issuance of our Maqasid Shariah guidance that been launched by SC in the 2nd of November 2023. But before that, I do apologize because I'm still not fully recovered. I still have some little bit fever due to some work in the past couple of weeks, but I try to deliver my best, and if there is some interruption, I do apologize for that. And for this webinar, I think we are discussing about this topic in general, not so technical in it, because SC is also organizing the discussion and the workshop regarding the Maqasid Syariah guidance, and all the advertisement will be mentioned later on. I think it's more on towards the workshop, especially the technical how to implement the Maqasid Syariah guidance, especially in the Islamic capital market product. But I think our webinar today actually is to just give the philosophical part of the Maqasid Syariah guidance, so that we can have also some discussion related to this topic. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I will start with some introduction, of course. As we all know that Malaysia is the hub for Islamic finance. And if we specifically look into the Malaysian Islamic capital market, we can see quite a substantial segment of Islamic capital market as compared to the conventional part. As we all know, 64.4% total size of Islamic capital market as compared to the total size of capital market, meaning we already surpassed the conventional counterpart, where we already stand at 65%. And our market capitalization of Sharia compliant securities is amounting 1.1 trillion. And if we take a look at the public listed company, 80% of our public listed company is Sharia compliant. And looking at the sukuk outstanding, we still amount around 1.2 trillion ringgit, which is quite a substantial amount and quite a significant contribution of Islamic capital market to the capital market industry. So this is the achievement that we have faced. We have successfully, I would say, in the past 30 and 40 years. I think Islamic capital market start around 1994, as far as I'm concerned, and our SEC being established in 1996, so almost 30 years. And this is the achievement of the Islamic capital market until today. But I believe we cannot be complacent with what we achieved today. I think due to a lot of things happen in our global market and global world, global financial system, not only financial system, but also related to the world has changed behaviorally, especially after the pandemic. We need to step ahead to make sure that we keep relevant and make sure that Islamic capital market can continue to serve and benefit the Ummah. That's why I think one of the issuance that we are looking forward into actually is this issuance, which is the Maqasid Syariah guidance, where we in SC we regard this as a new ICM. We call it ICM 2.0 because we want to embark a new journey of Islamic capital market, the journey that we want to step further from what we are doing now. So that is why by looking into the Maqasid Syariah guidance, so why we are coming out with this guidance, we have three main reasons. Number one, actually, is to solidify the ICM full potential to contribute to society, to the real economy through sustainable and responsible investing. As far as we're concerned, that SDG, Sustainable Development Agenda, is the main agenda for all nations. Actually, it's quite different. We have a lot of movement down there in the financial sector, but I think SDG is quite different because the implementation, the commitment given by the nation and the countries is considered worldwide. So that is why we cannot run away from the SDG point of view. We must do something also to achieve the sustainability. And when we ask the Sharia scholars, either the sustainability is against Islam, the answer is not. And Islam is promoting the sustainability. The concept of istidamah has been mentioned by many scholars, is evidenced by the Quran and the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And based on that, Muslim scholars support the concept of sustainability. And our sustainability is far higher as compared to what in the sustainability agenda itself, because our sustainability is not sustainable in only the world, but we are targeting to make sure that we are sustained in the hereafter. So the concept of sustainability already there in Islam, and that is why when we talk about the sustainability agenda, and Islam does not object anything related to sustainability, so that is why we must make sure that the framework of sustainability can be established. So how to develop the framework of sustainability? Even the discussion among the scholars mentioned a lot of things about Maqasid Sharia. And the discussion of Maqasid Sharia is quite different from the discussion of sustainability, because sustainability has just been launched in 2015. The discussion probably 5-10 years before that, but Maqasid Sharia is far more earlier than that. So that's why the discussion of Maqasid Sharia has always been the center, the focal point in the discussion among the scholars when they talk about the sustainability. So why we are coming out with this Maqasid Sharia guidance? Because scholars is putting Maqasid Sharia is like a solution towards the sustainability. So that's why, to make sure that we can position ourselves in the Maqasid Sharia, in the sustainability agenda. So this is the reason why we are coming out with this kind of guidance. That's number one. Number two, to adhere the ethical standard to ensure the Islamic capital market continues to uphold the core principles of Sharia and maintain the trust and confidence of its stakeholders. I would say that in the ESG agenda, environment, social, and governance, I think from the environment E and the G part and the governance part is almost been settled. Because we have the environment standard already, how to measure the emission, all this has been scientifically proven until now. Even the governance part, even from Malaysia's perspective, we have the MCCG, all the governance standards already there, not only locally, but also international standard, we already have that. But from the social part, I think this is the most interesting part. Whilst the international and global players still fine-tune what is the social standard to be implemented, right? Even though they talk about the ESG, they talk about the social, they try to put a lot of standards down there. But fortunately for Islamic finance, because our fundamental is Sharia, Sharia already have the social standard. We call it akhlaq. And the akhlaq is already been set up and the standard has been established by our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So that is why I think this is another opportunity for Islamic finance to embed the ethical standard, which already have from the Sharia point of view, in the financial sector, in the financial system, especially in the Islamic capital market. So this is why, this is how we want to put and embed any element of ethics to be put in this guidance, which is also part of the Maqasid Sharia. Sebab I think part of the discussion of Maqasid Sharia is al-qiyam wal-akhlaq. So the discussion of ethics, the discussion of values is also being discussed in the financial system, so that we want to embed this as well in this guidance document. And number three is to encourage emphasis on substance to ensure the continuation of competitive advantage. We should admit the fact that some critics against the practice of Islamic finance is we are too focused on the form. I think for the past 20-30 years, I would not say this is wrong, because we are trying to put the distance between halal and haram, which is good. But at the end of the day, some people take advantage and took advantage of it by trying to manipulate something by saying this is this is not riba, but at the end of the day, the substance of it does not fulfill. So that is why this document as well, one of the reasons why we are coming out with this document, is we want to try to bridge the gap between the form and substance and try to give more focus on the substance itself. So that is why when these three factors that lead into issuance of this guidance, please bear in mind that we try to put and embed these three problem statements. Ladies and gentlemen, even though this Maqasid Sharia guidance is considered as what we call it, a new layer of understanding and put the emphasis on Islamic capital market and Islamic finance, we must make sure that adherence to the Sharia in general and compliance with the relevant Sharia requirement should remain as the primary condition to be fulfilled before alignment with Maqasid Sharia. We don't want the people to play around with the Maqasid Sharia, or I fulfill and align myself to the Maqasid Sharia guidance. By the end, from the very beginning, they are not Sharia compliant. So we are starting with the Sharia compliant. You pass all what we have now, all the requirement. We don't want to dilute anything what we have now. If you submit for proposal for sukuk, for example, yes, you still have to do all the process to make sure that there's no element of riba, there's no gharar, there's no uncertainty. But this Maqasid Sharia guidance could be the second layer or the second tier of filtering whether you align or not align with this Maqasid Sharia. So it remains as probably in another standard, we call it as a standard plus, or whatever terms that we can use, but this is another layer to put and on Islamic capital market. So this is the gist of why we are coming out with this kind of document. And for your information, this is also in line with the Capital Market Master Plan 3 issued by the Securities Commission Malaysia, where the development of this guidance is also in line with the SC Capital Market Master Plan 3, which among others to position Malaysia as a regional center for Sharia compliant, sustainable and responsible investment, to be recognized as global leader in Islamic finance and to promote greater alignment with the Maqasid Sharia. So it mentioned clearly to promote the greater alignment with Maqasid Sharia. People ask, what is the Maqasid Sharia you're talking about? This is the Maqasid Sharia we call, but the guidance actually is the Maqasid Sharia that we are looking at. So after this, any product, services that come for the Islamic capital market in Malaysia should be also aligned with the Maqasid Sharia guidance that we issued today.